All right, so I said I was going to put a lot of stuff in the car, and I did, and I really don't have that much to put in here. But I do have some items that I'm cleaning up. So let's check them out. Here's the rear light, right rear light housing. As you can see, it looks a little rough, so I'm going to go ahead and freshen it up. Looks like they used silver in there, so I got something I can put in there and make it reflective. I think it'll work out better. So here we go. All right, there it is, all shiny and black. As you can see, I used gloss black, about 3 coats, and it's got, you can see all the scratches on it. It's gone over the years, but that's all right. And help hold on to the paint. But it looks pretty good. I mean, it's just to clean it up and stuff. And there's the interior. That worked out pretty good. That's that zinc color from Eastwood. All right, we're moving on to, looks like, I'm going to call these bezel rings. I don't know what else to call. They're like hood covers for the front headlights, and they're just plastic. I don't know. I scored it up and I cleaned it off, and I just, you know, this plastic, I don't want it to look like that, so we're going to go ahead and paint those. And this is the steering column support bracket. And I'm going to paint that as well. You know what's funny is this right here, I thought was bent from damage, but it's supposed to be that way. Thank God I looked online. I was about to heat that up and straighten it out. That would have been stupid, I guess. I don't know how it fits in like that, but it's supposed to be that way from what the internet said. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and paint these. I'm going to go ahead and paint the support bracket. It's charcoal gray matte. And then the headlight hoods, covers, brackets, or bezels, it's going to be the zinc. All right, everything's painted up, and they came out pretty good. This is that, what do they call it? You get their next exact name. Charcoal gray matte. Yeah, it is. It was originally supposed to be black, but this came out pretty good. And these actually are aluminum, and I went ahead and painted those the zinc. But they came out cool, and you know, looks great. And here's those rods, the nuts, and this is for the trunk lock. It was coming all paint off, so I just painted that as well. And the bezels, hoods, or whatever they are, the light fixture hoods, they came out really well. Way better than before. So cool. Moving on. Here's the door window hardware, and as you can see, it's some of it's rusted and a little nasty on certain areas. So I'm going to clean this up and repaint it all. So first thing, you get all rid of this rust, surface rust, and I'm going to go ahead and soak it. Here's the parts soaking. They've been soaking for a little bit. Like a day, and they look pretty good. I mean, if you just look at this part, it used to be just like that, but it looks pretty good. So I just need to clean out all these parts off and then prep them for paint. Everything's cleaned up, wiped down as far as I can, and I'm going to go ahead and paint it. All right, it's all done, and this is what I used. I used a clear zinc from Eastwood. Not a commercial. But yeah, it came out pretty good. I mean, you could just use silver, but I like the stuff. I like the way it looks. Came out really nice. It'll last the rest of the life of the car. I know I got to put grease on certain areas when I install it, but right now it's cleaned up and ready to go, so I gotta go clean the other side. All right, here's the other side, the left side, the driver's side, and just wanted to show you that I did complete it. Everything came out pretty well. I like it. Moving on. All right, let me fill you in on what I'm doing. This is off 73 Nova, I'm pretty sure, because it had 73 Nova marked on it. I sprayed it off. I put some degreaser on it and cleaned it off as best I could. And I'm going to clean it off a little more and then paint it. I'm trying to get the master cylinder off right now and see what I can do. I also bought some replacement parts, like I think just has to do with a vent hose, which is right here, and this, which is just a plastic cone. It fits on the back. Pull it out. So I don't know. Hopefully it'll work. And it's not going to look, you know, period correct paint, because this is going to be black, that's going to be black, and this is going to be silver or zinc color. It's that Eastwood stuff I have. But let me move on. It's all torn down as far as I can go. This bracket for the master cylinder that connects to, God, I forgot what these names are. But anyways, draining it out. I'm going to clean everything off so I can paint it. But moving on. Alright, cleaning up the parts. These came out pretty good. Cleaned up pretty nice. A little rust in there. Little spots here and there, but that's alright. This is coming along. I still have some to do in there. And this side's pretty much done, except for up here. So, and I'm still working on this. This is going to be hard to clean off and get all nice and ready. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and start painting these items. And again, I'm doing your basic black duplicolor, and then that zinc. There it is, the zinc, clear zinc. I'm going to make these both clear zinc. The body is going to be black. This is going to be black. The lines are going to be clear zinc. And this is going to be black. It'll look good. Trust me. Alright, the brake booster master cylinder is all back together and painted and complete. The things I did replace on it, I don't know. This is like just a plastic cone on the backside. I'll show you. And it looks like a vent tube. Just replace those, no big deal. And then this came with attachment to your brake pedal, I'm pretty sure. As you can see, there's that little plastic bottle looking thing. Just slides right on, no big deal. And there's, I'll just call it a vent tube area, a rubber grommet, and then a L-shaped vent tube, I guess, going to the going to the vent line. As you can see, it's all done, all painted, and it looks pretty good. Like I said, I painted this in a zinc color, and down here I did the same thing. I did the bracket zinc color and the line zinc color. I couldn't get those off actually, so I was like, I guess you're staying. So it looks great. I reused the rubber on the inside of this. I'm not going to take it off. And the inside's it's not rusted or anything. It still has a little bit of oil in it, or brake fluid, so it keeps it from rusting. And the top came out pretty nice. That's the rubber part sticking up. But I'm pretty much done with that. So, the engine bay. Yep, that's back at the engine. I have not found an engine, tranny, or whatever. But I've decided to go with the LS1. I had a lot of good suggestions out there, and I didn't know a lot of history about the LS1. It does get 30 miles to the gallon. Did not know that. In between 26 and 30. Combined EPA. Not all LS1 engines are the same. They might look the same, but they're not. LS1, between 98 and 02, they went into LS1 57 went into Corvettes, Camaros, and Trans Ams. Now, on the Camaro and the Corvette or Trans Am, you could get the 3.8 6-liter, but they do have the 5.7 all aluminum in those years. for a small block and in the Corvette. So it'd be cool to put a Corvette in there, but this is just the same engine, just got Corvette on it. I can go out and get a 5.3 or a 4.8, but they're iron block, and I don't want an iron block. So, I mean, you can go to a junkyard and get it from a Tahoe or Caprice, or is it Caprice? Old cop cars. But I don't want to do that. I'm going to go with the 5.7. I'm going to get it out of a donor car. The donor car was, I'm going to just strip it, everything I can get out of it, and use that. I'll have to rebuild the engine and the tranny maybe, and then I'm going to drop it in here. So I got to look on the internet for a donor car, and that's what I'm going to be doing until I figure out something else to do. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Alien Resto Mod Garage.